Pearl, you've had your mom on the channel a few times. Her advice was to listen to your man and always say yes to him sexually. Curious to see if the panel would take that advice. Listen. My mom always said one of the reasons. So my parents have been married close to 30 years. I have 9 siblings. Clearly,
she was saying yes all the time,
and that's one of the things she told me. She it's awkward, right? It's my mom, but she was like to make because I asked her what are the keys to a long healthy marriage, and she said one of the keys if you don't want your husband to step out is to just always say yes, because men have a higher sex drive than us.
Okay, that is true, but what if one night you just tired and he hey babe, let's get it on. He just
you could go
yes, and you just
because that's where there's mutual respect factor though. You need to know when's the time to please your man and do a thing for him, but vice versa. Yeah. If you don't want it like that, then it shouldn't be a conversation. It shouldn't be it should be no big deal.
Yeah, just got
I
don't want to do that stuff.
If you're with someone that has gone through in their life, intimacy is a lot different. It's not just as simple as let's have sex. Sometimes you have bad days, you have good days. So you need to be with a partner. If you personally, I was with in many different facets. So my partner has to be very understanding with me.
Yeah.
So
and
that
patient.
I have a friend who's Mormon, right? So I don't know if your mom is specifically
Catholic.
Yeah,
right?
Catholic. I know you were, but I don't know. She's Mormon. Her mom told her the same thing. And she got into a situation where some things happened with her man that she wasn't. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying. It's you have to have boundaries for yourself as a woman. Our body is our this is our temple. This is our and it's sacred. If you don't want it to be touched, if you don't want it no.
Well, it's not in a way like she does it because she has to. She loves my dad.
She wants to please
him.
It's not about her pleasure.
But that's the key though, is that she's okay with that. If she doesn't feel violated, then
that's okay.
By all means she could do that as much as she wants.
But
me speaking as somebody who's also been I've been in that position where it's I feel obligated to please my partner, but I'm not comfortable with it. And it's they can clearly see the discomfort in me and not respect that. Then you start to wonder if they just see you as a if they just see you as a toy rather than an actual person that experienced something so terrible.
So on the flip side, do you guys think there's ever a point where it's it's been too long? Because in my opinion, if you haven't had sex with your husband in 2 or 3 years, he's going somewhere.
I'm going somewhere too.
That's right. Me out.
I'm out.
And I wouldn't even blame them. Guys have to do that.
I feel it's easy for us to sit here and write. Your viewers are gonna hate me because I'm anti-man, and that's fine. It's very easy
to complicated shit.
It's easy to write off men and be well, they're animals. No, they're humans. With they can control their fucking.
Well, I don't advocate cheating. I've never advocated cheating. I don't think it's cool to cheat. But what I'm saying is I think you have some level of responsibility as a wife to have sex with your husband.
I understand.
And so if you haven't done it in 2 or 3 years, I think I would understand if he left or told you he was going to sleep with someone else.
That's a part of being in a relationship. That's a part of being in a relationship. But 2 and 3 years, that's different than if you go through 2 or 3 months where you're not having sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I understand.
Not only that, how complicated is the relationship or marriage for that person to not want to be sexually active with you? That's the thing. What is he doing that's making her uncomfortable?
Well, have you ever seen a couple where the girl feels like she's settled and she's not really into him, but she just wants kids? You never seen that?
That is her fucking.
I've seen that.
No, it's her fault.
But I know, but the guy. But I'm saying a lot of times the guy doesn't know that. He doesn't know.
But who knows?
Who knows?
She couldn't blame him for that if he was to step out. And
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He lacks as well. He can't expect that communication from her and she's not delivering that himself. That's where there's a two-way street.
Well, right. I mean, I think
the guy. If you cheat, you're cheating and you're disloyal to that marriage. You made a commitment.
Oh, for sure. He should leave. He should leave.
Religion you are. That's a commitment you made to your wife.
Right. I'm with you. I don't advocate cheating, but I would understand if he wanted to get a divorce on the grounds he hasn't had sex in 3 years.
If he vocalized that divorce and that separation and his issues and then cooled down his thing, fair enough.
Yeah.
But if he was to go be petty and be cool, I haven't got anything from my wife, you might not even know the reason. Say she got abused or kidnapped or something, and she didn't feel comfortable to tell you because she didn't want you to look at her a certain way.
Well,
it's understandable.
Yeah, but why did we jump to
lack
the
of communication on her part as well? Don't get twisted.
Yeah,
definitely, but it's still lack of communication on his part. Like, he can never say he was in the right. They're both in the wrong.
No, I'm with you. I don't agree with cheating. Like, I'm never going to advocate for cheating. I don't think it's cool to cheat. But I understand, like, where men are coming from when they haven't, like, because that happens a lot.
They be getting pussy on the regs and still be cheating. Go ahead, Gabby.
Also, I think it's important to note, like, in the day and age we're in, there's temptation everywhere. Let me tell you, if you have a fine man or a fine woman, there are people waiting.
Patiently waiting.
So it's like, you kind of do, like, you know, okay, also, like, I'm not saying women aren't, but men are a lot more, like, visual. Like, women, we're a lot more internal, emotional. What are you doing for me? Like an exchange of, like, goods, almost. Like, what are you doing? That kind of turns us on. The things you can, like, almost give us in a way. But, like, men are, like, they'll see something and they want it, and they're like, ooh, sparkly, like, like,
well, they're more visual, like, and also sex doesn't has like it's not as much to them as it is to us.
As a woman, I'm not gonna get a dick pic and be like,
oh my god.
But as a man, like, he's gonna get a picture of a coochie or some titties, and he's gonna be like, I need to fuck this bitch right now. So it's like, as a woman, also, like, you have to kind of be aware of that. Like, bitches are lurking.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
The same way we can hold our own. I feel like they should hold their own. Like, if
I agree.
It's about what you want. Like, if you really want this, say I'm with a man, I've got my partner. If I want my man enough, no other guy will tempt me. Like, I could maybe look at a guy and be like, oh, yeah, you're fine as fuck. Don't mean I want you, though, sexually or...
You can just recognize that they're attractive.
Level, but I might think, yeah, you're attractive. I could even think just as attractive doesn't mean I want her.
Yeah.
And I could have a man at home.
Well, do you think cheating... Do you think cheating is different for men and women?
No.
Really?
I think it depends. The principle is the principle.
No, we're not talking about the principle though. So what I'm saying, cheating is different for men and women. I think men can have sex with someone they don't even like and never want to see again. Where girls
we have the type of being.
I could do that too.
Oh, really?
But naturally, men
kissed. Like,
no,
like naturally, I'll just have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in spaces in my life where I don't even need to, like,
do you feel like that's the norm? Because I don't feel like that's the norm.
But what is the norm?
What?
Like, who defines that norm?
I mean, statistics and like statistics, general data, anecdotal. Like, you could take.
I was going to say that men are very much heat of the moment type of cheaters, and when it comes to women, it sometimes can be more on the emotional side. Because when you have a partner that you love dearly, but you feel like you're not getting enough from them emotionally, you might try to find that out elsewhere, and that becomes a problem. And that's why oftentimes men feel like it's worse when girls cheat because they're like, damn. That man is emotionally available, and like, you know, my girl's happy talking to them,
because women, from what I've seen, tend to cheat up. So like, if they're cheating, it's like there's a reason.
Because men go for dirt.
No. But I'm saying like we were even saying earlier, like, oh, we have to be worried about the ugly girl, like, you know, because men will sleep with like goddamn anything, but like women, like, if you're cheating, from what I've seen, like, usually the guy that they're cheating with has something the partner doesn't have, where the girl, if he cheats, it's like she'll have nothing.
I have cheated before. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
I never said I was a good person. So in my experience, it was like mentally I was done. Like, I didn't want to be with this motherfucker anymore. Like, I was over. No, I'm so serious. Like, I was like so done, and like it just, he wouldn't leave me alone, and I kept trying to break up with him the nice way, and then it was like I felt stuck for certain reasons, and then I would just, like, mentally I was done. I cheated, and I was like, I don't care anymore because you hurt me in so many ways emotionally. That's brought me to this point where I don't care. And like, now looking back, yes, I regret those actions because that's not right. I could have just put my foot down and not been a weak bitch and been like, I don't want to be with you. Goodbye, which I actually did do, and he just, like, would tell me no. Don't know how the fuck that works. Probably like when my therapist told me I was bipolar and I told her no. But, you know, like, I feel like for me personally, not speaking for all women, but it was like I didn't care, like, because I was done. I left the relationship mentally way before I cheated.